Breaking news. Welcome to today's headlines. Is this true? Nnamdi Kanu supporters have switched to supporting Peter Obi. Miyetti Allah reviews. Is this true? Nnamdi Kanu supporters have switched to supporting Peter Obi. Miyetti Allah reviews. To my dear listeners from wherever you're listening from, please stay tuned as I read today's news. The National Secretary of the Fulani Socio-Cultural Group, Miyetti Allah Kautal or also known as Miyetti Allah, Alhassan Saleh, has said that Biafra separatists and supporters of the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, Nnamdi Kanu, have switched course. Saleh had in a recent interview claimed that Fulani people would not support the candidature of Peter Obi, describing the presidential candidate of the Labour Party in respect of the 2023 election as a tribal bigot and someone who hates the North. He further claimed that when Obi was the governor of Anambra State, he destroyed the businesses of Northerners and chased Hausa and Fulani people away from Anambra. But his statement was met with criticisms, especially from dissenters, yet Saleh stuck to his view. He said while speaking to The Punch in an interview published on Saturday, if you look at the trend of the leading aspirant, take Peter Obi for instance, who is from the southeast, his supporters are predominantly from the southeast. If you go to his social media supporters, they were Itato, the promoters of the indigenous people of Biafra. All the Nnamdi Kanu supporters have switched to supporting Peter Obi. So what do you make of that? So it is not something that is hidden. It is all over. I am not being tribalistic or profiling a candidate. Every candidate has a support base. The support base of Rabiu Kwankwaso is basically from Kano, and all Progressives Congress candidates Bola Ahmed Tinubu withdraw most of the supporters from the southwest expectedly, knowing the nature of Nigerians' policy. I think we should be conscious of the utterances and type of campaign some of the supporters of this aspirant are doing. Some of these presidential aspirants might end up being leaders of rebellions because of the way their supporters are behaving. The Independent National Electoral Commission has a lot of work to do. In the same vein, Obi visited Femi Kuti after the veteran musician was threatened by his supporters popularly known as Obedient. Trouble began after some reports claimed that the musician described Obi supporters as zombies. How can you be obedient in this house? I am not obedient. Tell me at 60, why am I obedient? You said I should be obedient? Sit down, be peaceful. Are you all okay in this country? Kuti was quoted to have allegedly said during a performance at the shrine on Thursday night. However, Kuti faulted the claim, saying he was misquoted and he never described the supporters as zombies. In a series of tweets on Friday, the veteran musician said, "You are such liars. Of what benefit is it to the people when you take my words out of context like this? I said I am too angry at my age to be obedient. Expressing I do not like the term, but if Peter Obi wins and actually changes the country, better for all of us. How you all come up with fabricated lies beats me. But why all the lies? You heard me, endorse him or ever anyone, Mr. MC Lai Lai. Yes, and where did I call the youth zombies? I am not bad." However, the relationship between Kuti and Obedient now seems to have been repaired following the Obi's visit to the musician. Obi, at the meeting with Kuti, pointed out that his Obedient movement will base its campaign on issues rather than personality attacks. He noted that his campaign would be based on everyday issues affecting Nigerians and Nigeria, adding that the recent controversy was not what the movement and his ambition stands for. "I saw what my brother Femi tweeted and I said no, that is not what the future and the society we want to build. We will lead a campaign based on